is true. All right. So Johns Hopkins, have you guys heard about the Johns Hopkins COVID article?
I have.
So Johns Hopkins released an article that stated that the article titled "A Closer Look at U.S. Deaths Due to COVID-19." And the article basically said there hasn't seen a real growth in death in the United States this year. Therefore, COVID-19 really is not as significant as needs. Well, I guess you can interpret it how you'd like. And after being posted on the Johns Hopkins newsletter, which is their student-run newspaper, it got retracted, and that has caused some significant backlash. Sean?
Yeah, it was deleted and retracted.
So it is no longer deleted. However, you cannot get it on their website, but I can, if you guys would like. They have reposted it in PDF form somewhere that no one will ever find it. And their response to it, the author's response was, being that it's a student-run newspaper, they simply rotate the articles on a weekly basis to showcase many different student articles. That's BS, and we all know student-run newspapers don't cycle out their stuff if it's getting any traction, correct, Badger Herald? However, after what the school actually wrote, they decided to retract the article to stop the spread of misinformation, as we explained on social media. However, it is our responsibility as journalists to provide a historical record. We have chosen to take down the article from our website, but it is available here as a PDF, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They do not say anything that was stated was wrong. They just have changed it. I think it's interesting. They're talking about how they believe it might trivialize COVID, but they didn't necessarily say anything in there was false. So what say you guys on the censorship by Johns Hopkins? Nothing?
I think it creates a lot more attention to it. I think this would have died down. If they didn't want it to get out, the worst thing they could do is cancel it, and now it's everywhere.
I agree. I just find it amazing that anyone who is a dissenting voice is completely attempted either by big tech, by the academic system or the university system, by our government, by social media. The ability to suppress is out of control in our country. And again, this wasn't hate speech that was put out there. This was some analysis on the death rates in America and the people who died and everything else to basically show that COVID hasn't been as significant as it's being, utilized by whoever, politicians or government officials or public health departments. Doesn't mean that it's right or wrong, but that was their analysis. Why can no longer you write an opinion piece that goes against the grain is beyond me. And that's where I think censorship is becoming a major problem in America. And used to be the left was the one screaming for free speech. And boy, has that shifted to where the right is going, why can't you let me talk? All right.